Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating a county line tiller. It's a 3-point hitch PTO driven tiller. This particular one is about 5 years old. It's a little different from the model that they sell at Tractor Supply now. It is a 5-foot model. These do come in sizes from 4 to 7 feet. I'm running the tractor in one low. What I'm tilling up here is my garden plot. First tilling of the year in the spring. The weeds and grass, they've been mowed down, and now I'm just turning everything under, getting it into the soil so I can plant later on. This is a view from underside the tractor. You can see it tossing the dirt about there. Does a really good job. You can set the sleds on the side of it from 1 to 4 inches. However, I will point out that after you've gone over a spot once and you come back over it again, it can dig more than 4 inches deep. Those sleds will sink down in the soil a little bit, give you a little bit more depth. These things are great for cultivating, doing food plots, basically anything you need to till when you've got a lot of tilling to do. This thing is really great for that. Leaves a relatively smooth surface. The unit itself is PTO driven. Comes with a shaft off the PTO drive over to the side where it is gear driven down to the tines. Use an oil bath to lubricate the gears. And it is powder coat finished. And the way I do it is I got my garden spot here. It is actually surrounded by electric fence. You can see a little bit of it on the left of the screen. So I don't have a lot of room to turn around on the ends. More so on the end closest to the camera here, I've got a little more turning around room. I actually go all the way up to the fence on the other end. But I'll split it in half. That way I can just turn, work my way across. And I'm actually going to run over this entire food plot or garden spot twice. It is 150 feet long and about 60 feet across. Little gate on the back drags along the surface, kind of smoothing things out. Does a really good job. Soil is clumping up just a little bit. As you've noticed, I have not made any dust. The ground's a little wet. Probably could have waited another couple, 3 days before I tilled this up, but I didn't want to. I wanted to get it in there, tilled in just as soon as possible, so that green matter could start breaking down. What I did on the far end just then was exactly what I'm going to do on this end. I'm trying to even up the ends, get me a nice straight finished edge on there. When you're going back and forth and you're raising and lowering the tiller, you can't get it done in exactly the same spot every time, so your ends may look a little jagged. But a couple trips across like that will smooth everything up. Here's a view of the underside of the tiller and the tines. You can see the dirt's clumped up on it just a little bit. It shows County Line, which is a Tractor Supply brand. This tiller is actually made by Tartar and seems to be a very fine piece of equipment. Weighs a little over 600 pounds. Here's the gear drive end. It's got the oil bath lubrication running down from the shaft on the top down to the bar with all the tines on it, the shaft with the tines on it. Here's the shaft drive that comes over from the gearbox off the PTO drive over to the gearbox that attaches to the tines. And I'm going to lift up the tailgate part here. You can actually use that chain to adjust whether or not that actually hangs down or sticks up or whatever. I just usually let it drag the ground. It kind of drags the top smooth and works real well. I'm going to walk along the field here and kind of give you a quick look at what it looks like. You notice just a little bit of clumping out there, but like I say, it was a little bit damp. I'm very pleased with the performance of a PTO tiller. It really makes quick work of these garden spots, food plots we used to plant on our hunting club. If I had to have only one piece of equipment for the tractor, I believe the tiller would be it. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great day.